Hi, I'm Brian Nunez, the owner and founder of the FNS Training Center here in Santa Clara, California. And first and foremost, I want to thank you. Thank you for taking the time to hear a little bit about how we operate, how the program works, and a virtual tour of the FNS Training Center facility. Now I want to share with you a little bit of the vision and inspiration behind why I created the FNS Training Center, why I wanted this to be the ultimate training destination for the everyday athletes. Now, I was a former sports athlete growing up. I played football my entire life. And when my playing days of football were done, what I missed most wasn't the sport itself. See, what I missed was the camaraderie, the training, being in the trenches with my teammates. And after I was done, I got into personal training and worked in these big commercial gyms. And I saw that was the one thing that was lacking. There wasn't a lot of engagement. There wasn't a lot of high fives. There wasn't a lot of teamwork and camaraderie. And that's exactly what I wanted to do when I created the FNS Training Center. But more than just creating a world-class facility with amazing amenities, with a kids' room, luxury bathrooms, places to lounge, I wanted to create something that was so dynamic based off of 5 pillars of performance. Now, the first pillar of athletic performance for any athlete, a sports athlete or the everyday athlete, that's the mom, that's the dad, that's the working professional, the same rules apply. The first and most important thing is mindset. And that's what we focus on here at the FNS Training Center. Before we coach anybody, we want to know what your goals are. See, it's very powerful. We've got a simple philosophy when it comes to goal setting. Your goals are our goals. We are in this together. And we truly can't coach any individuals unless we know what their goals are. Not knowing someone's goals is just simply instructing them, telling them what to do, but there's no investment in their journey. That's why we've had the chance to change the lives of thousands of people throughout us being in business for almost a decade, is because we understand what we're trying to do for each person. We know that no 2 athletes are alike. We know that 2 individuals don't have the same goals. And that's why it's so important for us to take the time and get to know every single one of our athletes and what their goals are. So we sit down, we understand what their goals are, what they're trying to achieve, what obstacles they may have, and we provide the best plan to get there. We don't want you to have to think. That's our job. By getting a chance to know what every single person's goals are here, by getting a chance to understand what everyone's why that's driving them day in and day out to achieve their fitness goals, is what allows us to empower, educate, and motivate people to reaching success. Now, the second thing that we focus on in the program in order to achieve and maximize results is nutrition. Now, we all know the saying, you can't out-train a bad diet. And that's why we make nutrition simple and more around lifestyle habits as opposed to just dumping on a rapid extreme meal plan. We're gonna sit down and identify what's the area of your nutrition that you need the most help and focus on. We'll attack that habit for anywhere between 20 and 30 days and then build on focusing to the next thing. Now, the third part of our program is training. And here's how our training program works. It's based on adaptable coaching. Our coaches make sure that we're able to spend individual time with each person that comes into class in a group training environment. How the program works is based off of 20-to-1 coach-athlete ratio. So we're never gonna have one coach in there with 40 athletes or 50 athletes. We wanna make sure that we can ensure the coaching that we have with every single person that comes in. Once we know what their goals are, once we know why they're here, we relay that information to the coaches in our weekly meetings. So they know exactly who our athletes are coming into classes and what their goals are. Now, the best part of our training is that we have a lot of different options. When it comes to our team training environment, we have over 5,000 square feet of training space, not to mention an outside space where athletes can do work as well. But we also have an additional private training area solely for small group and one-on-one training. Now, if you're looking to increase your intensity and add some high intensity intervals in with some boxing work, then we have our Triple C studio, which we like to look at that as a fight club meets nightclub type of environment. Lights are low, but the energy's high as we really maximize the performance in that high intensity workout. Now, the fourth part of the program and one of the most overlooked aspects in training is recovery. That's why we built a full-on recovery lab to make it simple, effective, and efficient for people to restore, recharge, and recover their body. Now, the fifth and probably the most important part of the FNS program, which makes us who we are, is teamwork and camaraderie. No athletes get left behind in our program. And we want to make sure and follow up with every single person to make sure that they're on track to achieve their goals. You know, creating an environment where there's no competition, no ego, and focus solely on 100% inclusivity and athlete engagement is exactly why we are able to guarantee results. Because we're fully invested in the process. We're fully invested in the journey. But more than that, every single other athlete respects each other in this training room. It's an area of no titles, no ego, and the only thing that we are when we walk in this door is an athlete. And with that athlete, we respect each other, we respect the process, we respect the journey. We set our goals by defining our fit. We take action and strategic moves to get us one closer to achieving success. We celebrate that success by ringing that gong every time that we do something extremely well. And the last thing is we pay it forward. Because every single person had a first day. Every single person was at once a beginner. But it takes the first day of walking into an environment to give yourself a chance to succeed. We look forward to supporting you no matter what journey you're on, whether you're just getting started and looking for sustainable long-term success. Not some quick fix approach, some rapid challenge that's gonna make you lose a bunch of weight in 1 week, but something that you're looking to sustain for the long haul, built on healthy habits. Or maybe you're someone who's been working out for a long time and you wanna mix it up and you're looking to break that plateau and get to the next level. We look forward to having the opportunity to serve you, support you, and celebrate your success here at the FNS Training Center.